I'll try spinning. That's a good trick.
Hi everyone, I'm True Soul, and this is another Star Wars Black Series collection update video. Oh, zoomed in, should have zoomed out. So yeah guys, and if you're watching this now, I already have one Star Wars collection update already out, and since this is the time for May the 4th, we're in May now, I decided to hit you guys with a double one, which will also be followed up with a video of my entire collection on May the 4th, so stay tuned for that. But this is my Big Bad Toy Store haul that I recently got, and I'm very excited for a couple of these figures. As you guys know, this year is can't remember what number anniversary it is for the Phantom Menace. I'll put it up on the screen when I figure it out. But anyway, I'm glad we're finally getting some more Phantom Menace action figures. We have Episode 1 Anakin, we have Padme Amidala also from Episode 1. Now over here we have two figures that aren't from the Phantom Menace. We got Ahsoka from Clone Wars in her Padawan outfit, and we also have Starkiller, who I've been waiting to get for the longest time. If you guys have been following this channel, you guys know off and on, whether it's been like wish lists or whatnot, I have been wanting a Starkiller for a very long time. Finally got one. So without further ado, we're gonna open up some of these figures, and we're just gonna go down the line from left to right. So we're gonna start off with Little Annie. So let's go ahead and open them up and see how it looks. And here he is, guys, Little Annie out of the packaging. Now I gotta say, Hasbro has been doing a pretty good job with like their kind of shorter characters, whether it's been like the Ewoks or Omega and stuff like that, and they did a pretty good job with this Annie figure too. I feel like we're a hop, skip, and jump away from getting some younglings soon, which I know a couple of people would really like that, so they can have a Anakin killing younglings diorama. Oops, can I say that on YouTube? Now I did notice right off the bat, there seems to be, and I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but at first it looked like a little bit of scuffage on his face, but I'm actually not sure if those are supposed to be freckles. Guys, it's been a while since I watched Phantom Menace. May the 4th is coming up, so I'm gonna be rewatching the first 6 movies. I literally can't remember if Annie had freckles when he was a kid, which wouldn't really make a lot of sense, because why does he not have them when he's grown up? Anyway, if it is some scuffage, I'll use a magic eraser and get rid of that later. But very simple Tatooine robe design. Now he does have single joints, which, it being Little Annie, I don't know how much stuff you're going to be having him do, so I'd say it's fine that he doesn't have double joints. It seems like they're kind of trying to phase double joints out in exchange for the longer single joint, just so it doesn't break up the sculpt of the figure. Now, even though Anakin is from Episode 1 and doesn't really do a whole lot, he does come with one accessory, that being his little backpack, which you can easily slip on. I say easily, but there we go. Now, I really don't want to be that guy and complain, but I would have liked them to at least have him come with his Naboo helmet that he wears when he's in the Naboo fighter. I thought that would have been a nice addition, since he's pretty much wearing more or less the same thing that he is right now. He just had the helmet. But yeah, we finally got a Little Annie, and pretty much, I mean, they might re-release him later on down the line, but if you guys have been waiting to get a Little Annie for your Phantom Menace shelf, not that Hasbro made a whole bunch of Phantom Menace guys, but I feel like they're starting to make up for that now. Now's the time to get them. I don't know how coveted this figure is going to be. I feel like a lot of people that like Phantom Menace are going to be trying to get their hands on, so we'll just have to wait and see. But there's Anakin. Oh, he actually does stay up pretty well for the most part. There. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and move on to the other Phantom Menace action figure that I have. Padme Amidala. So let's go ahead and open her up and see how she looks. And here she is, ladies and gentlemen. Padme Amidala out of packaging. Now, whenever I saw the promotional images for this, for some reason I thought that the bottom part of Padme's outfit here was gonna kind of hinder articulation a bit. But actually, the way that they have it, it doesn't hinder articulation too much. And I actually figured out that this bottom, like, robe part is actually a separate piece. So for any of you custom fodder people out there, you can actually take this bottom piece off and do whatever. I've actually been thinking about getting back into making some Star Wars Black Series customs. So far the only custom I made was a jacketless Kira from the Solo movie. That's about it. But anyway, no rambling. Articulation also seems pretty good. She got some really deep grooves in that single joint, so you can get her hand up there pretty good. Also digging the Padme sculpt, looks pretty good. I'm gonna have to compare it to the one from the Attack of the Clones Padme. They've been kind of knocking out the likenesses pretty well lately, so really happy for that. In fact, seeing this Padme really makes me want some Naboo guards, guys. Now, if you guys have been following the channel at all, you guys know that I have a soft spot for the good old Naboo guards. But I want to talk about accessories real quick. And one thing that I noticed about this Padme, she comes with a what looks like a Naboo pistol, but she also comes with a super little dinky little pistol like this, which actually won't fit in this hand all that well. See that? So this Padme actually came with a special second hand that you use to put that super tiny itsy bitsy gun in. So I'll pop this hand off right now and see how that looks. There we go. Now I actually don't remember if the Attack of the Clones Padme came with a second hand for that, because I think I tried to put her pistol in her hand one time and it didn't fit. Or one of her, I think it was that droid blaster she came with. In fact, I'll go ahead and show you guys right now what I'm talking about. So this is my Attack of the Clones Padme, and in case you guys noticed, the hand that she has on her right now literally isn't even her hand. I stole this hand from a Black Widow figure from the Black Widow movie, because I think her other hand was slightly messed up in a way where she couldn't hold the droid blaster the way I wanted her to. So yeah, but I don't think this Padme is gonna have that problem, because she literally has two different hands to hold the guns. Again, I do not remember if the Attack of the Clones Padme came with another hand. I don't think she did. If she did, I lost it. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this Padme turned out. But now I'm gonna need some more Naboo guards, guys. I'm gonna need Captain Panaka. I'm gonna need some Naboo guards. I'm gonna need some Naboo pilots. So really gotta flush out the Phantom Menace line. I find it funny, since Phantom Menace is celebrating the anniversary, that they didn't release more Phantom Menace action figures. They just released or revealed Anakin, Padme, and then I think a Destroyer droid, which hasn't gotten here yet. I'm still waiting for the Destroyer droid. But yeah, as of me recording this video, they haven't announced anything. Don't come at me in the comments saying they announced this and that. Bro, that was before that happened. This video was made before that happened. But anyway, let's go ahead and move on to the next figure. Ahsoka Tano from the Clone Wars series. You know what I just realized? I bought a lot of action figures that are kids. All of these versions of these characters is from when they were younger. Except for Starkiller. Anyway, let's go ahead and open up Ahsoka and see how she looks. And here she is, ladies and gentlemen, Ahsoka Tano out of the packaging. I forgot how much I like this outfit for Ahsoka Tano. It's not as basic as her first appearance outfit. Funny how Ahsoka became one of the most popular characters in Star Wars. I know a lot of people thought she was annoying when she first came out, which she's a kid, so yeah, kids are annoying. Get over it. Anyway, as usual, her head sculpt does hinder articulation, but you can make up for that with the ball joint that it appears to have up in the lower torso, so you can move that around. Also, can already see right off the back she has some little holes that you can put her lightsabers in, so that's gonna be pretty good for storage. The double, no, actually it's a single joint. Actually, you can't get as much articulation out of the single joint as some others. This is as far as it'll go, but maybe they did that because they didn't want to mess up the sculpt any further than they already did. Bend on the knee is pretty good though, and it looks like, let me check. Okay, so this bottom part of her outfit here is also removable, so if you want, you can take that off. You can also take the belt part off too, looks like. I'm gonna keep this on. I have no intention of ripping apart Ahsoka and make a custom. But let's go ahead and get her lightsabers in her hand, because we know she has them. And there we go, got Ahsoka's lightsabers. Now I did notice right off the back that Ahsoka does come with one hand that's slightly more open than the other one, so might not be able to grip the lightsaber as well. I don't know why they didn't just give her two grip hands, because this hand looks more like she'd be using it to use the Force or something. So that was a odd choice, Hasbro, but not gonna get too bent out of shape about that. I find it funny because I do have this Clone Wars Ahsoka, but I still do not have the Clone Wars Anakin or the Clone Wars Obi-Wan, primarily because they were exclusives. I think this was an exclusive too, but I managed to find it on Big Bad Toy Store. Big Bad Toy Store does actually have a lot of exclusives. I saw one time they had the Toys R Us exclusive Phasma that comes with her staff that I can't get anymore because I'm in the US, and if you want to go to Toys R Us in the US, you gotta go to Macy's, I think. But yeah, definitely makes me want to get the rest of the Clone Wars team, so Ahsoka's not all by herself. But pretty decent figure. Now let's go ahead and move on to the most anticipated action figure that I have been waiting for who knows how long. An actual Gaming Greats, because he's from the Gaming Greats line. Not all Gaming Greats figures are actually all that great. Starkiller. So let's go ahead and open him up and see how he looks. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Starkiller out of the packaging. Now, one thing that my older brother, who goes by Cairo Wolf on YouTube, mentioned right off the bat when he saw this figure is that if you look at the top of his head, he does not have his little widow's peak, I think it's called, with his hairstyle. Now you can see on the promotional image he has it. See that little boop part going down right there? The action figure doesn't have that. And now that he pointed that out to me, it does kind of bug me a little bit. I don't know if all the action figures are like that. Comment down below if you have the Starkiller action figure. Does he have his widow's peak? Because mine does not. And now that kind of bugs me a little bit, because now I'm just looking at his hairline like, ooh, who edged him up? Oh my goodness. But other than that, the figure does look pretty good. They did a pretty good job of translating this overall outfit. Got all the rips and tears. Also find it funny, I got another action figure that holds their lightsabers backwards. Now this cloth part is a separate piece, so once again, if you want, you can take that off. He also comes with a little peg hole that you can store his lightsaber in, so that's always good. Now since he has a one sleeveless arm, you have one single joint going into that, pretty deep one, so the articulation is pretty good on that. Not so much the other one. The other one's still decent. It goes to at least 90, but I don't think it goes past that at all. Now I know they actually came up with a 3-pack with Starkiller and some Stormtroopers. They had a whole bunch of effects and stuff. I was waiting for the single release, because even though all that stuff sounds nice, I wasn't willing to pay the price that they had for it. The leg articulation also seems pretty decent. See if I can't get him in a pose. There we go. Awesome. Really happy with this Starkiller. I do hope we get some more Force Unleashed action figures that aren't Stormtroopers. I remember they came out with one Force Unleashed action figure with a Stormtrooper. I'm talking about some kind of more unique characters like Starkiller, maybe a Ram Koda or a Juno Eclipse or characters like that. I think that would be pretty cool. So yeah guys, there you have it. Those are all the figures that I collected today. I gotta say, when it comes to which one is my favorite, I really want to give it to Starkiller just because he's like a really anticipated character. But in terms of like the overall execution of the figure, I really like this Anakin. I feel like he was really well done. Starkiller's edge up kind of messes it up. I just don't really dig the way they did the hair. The longer I look at it, the more uneven it looks. Other than that, the figure looks fine. But probably between all four of these, Anakin and Starkiller are probably my two favorite ones out of all the ones that I got today. But comment down below if you have any of these action figures, which one is your favorite. And be sure to stay tuned on my channel because I have a Star Wars Black Series entire collection video coming up. So really looking forward to filming that, even though it's going to take a really long time because I got to get them all set up. But anyway, be sure to follow me on my socials as you'll stay updated whenever I plan to upload a video, as well as see exclusive videos like these guys that you will not see on my channel. Alright guys, until then, be sure to like, subscribe, and go to my channel to check out other videos. Catch you later.